somewhere that he can actually get some farm.
It's different because before the Garden Grease mid Dazzle kind of build was really effective, and nowadays it's just okay. It's not as effective as it used to be because you can't snowball as crazy as it. You can see the GGBet odds for this match now, so if you guys want to go to GGBet and place some money, add some spice to your game, go ahead and do so right now. But remember to do so responsibly. It's still your money. Add some spice, add some fun to your game. Don't ruin it. And if you also want to add a bit of different spice, have a bit of decision making in your life because you feel control, because you feel like you lose all your pubs games, the best way to have control is by voting for your favorite player, voting for your MVP, because your vote will count towards a brand new Mercedes-Benz that this player will get. And if that sell is not enough for you, we even have a video prepared just so you get excited for this MVP vote. We are Geek Fam versus this could be the last match of the day, or it could be the door to a full best of 3.
The door?
The open door.
Also the portal.
Sure.
Portal is more fancy.
Yes, it is.
I
Actually, I think there's a beautiful synergy between the music that's playing right now and all the random screaming that people are spamming.
Whoa! What are they doing? No, I'm looking at. Are they actually doing the standard lanes? Where's the LC? Is he going? Oh, he's off.
No, he's top.
Off lane items. Oh, Venom.
Yeah. Also, that look at Dazzle's position. There's no way you're going off lane if you. That's very standard mid.
30 seconds to battle.
Fortunate. Oh wow, you can spray paint the trees.
I guess it's not. I guess it's not that bad because the LC. I mean, they feel like the LC could just go to the lane. I think that's the idea about why they first pick the hero, because they are picking. They feel like they're picking a hero that doesn't really care about getting countered. Instead of what we're trying to do, why we first pick LC? Is this a flex pick? Is this a support hero? But I think right now I see it as they are viewing this hero as a hero where even if you counter him, we don't care. We're still sending him top.
Yep.
And he doesn't reveal much about our strategy.
I will say though, Legion is a hero. We did talk about how consistent it's all right? What heroes truly counter Legion? Particularly, I mean, Troll's kind of okay against her.
Troll is one of the better ones.
Yeah, Undying is really good. The support's counter Legion, right? Undying is free against her, but Undying does nothing against Lone. Literally, he doesn't care about your decay unless you're chasing after the actual. So. I do find that that's a great way to deal with that. Oh wow, is our observer shaming Carl for not having a battle pass?
I don't have a battle pass.
A flash of inspiration.
Did you used to have battle passes? You used to buy them?
I'm saying I don't have one.
Yeah, but you used to, right?
Yeah, I used to.
I just pointed out that Winter used to buy battle passes when he played TI. For now he doesn't play anymore. He's done. He doesn't need to give money to the newer players. That's the kind of person that's casting on him.
My money is going elsewhere right now. You know where. You know where.
People don't need to know about your special hobby.
Prepare for a lesson.
I love this set, by the way. Yeah, I agree.
Why is he like a...
No, he's
a bear. Look like a bear.
No, he's a polar bear. That's what polar bears look like. You've never seen one because but they exist.
Polar bears are getting
my backstroke.
Ice smell.
They're actually mating with the brown bears.
Huh?
I'm not even kidding. They're being
so
forced.
another random fact that you know.
They've been forced south and they're mating with the black bears and the brown.
Oh, you're actually not kidding.
Yeah, no, it's true. This is real. Yeah. That's how they're surviving.
Oh, I thought they were eating themselves, you know, cannibalizing on the
I am not sure. That could be true.
I read that somewhere. Because there's been a lack of hunting ground because all the ice is melting.
Yes. You can't get seals because that's how they usually get seals.
Good source of omega.
Okay. Well, with that, I'm just gonna stop this conversation altogether. Don't eat seals. And let's see how this mid lane matchup goes. I think it's Dazzle favor, but I do agree with you that there's a lot of outplaying involved. I think you just play with Shadow Wave though, to be honest.
The first wave you get Shadow Wave, so you push out the wave. Because the Ember,
Yeah, and also look at that. Oh my god.
because the Ember wants to push the wave with the Flame Guard because you can't break it anyway.
Yeah.
So you use the Shadow Wave to get the equilibrium and get your level 2. You get your level 2 first. Oh, he eat his tangle? I mean the tree?
Yes, I'm not. No. Look, he didn't. Yeah, he used his own tank.
Oh, that was close.
That was close.
That's actually a pretty
Clutch.
big deal. Yeah, big deal.
Carl, is that the kind of Carl play that you expect?
Yes.
For sure.
He's like just waiting for you to plant that tree, you know, that ironwood branch, the value.
Indeed. What do you think of this bottom lane, by the way? I don't think Laundry can be beat, right? Unless he makes a mistake with the position.
Bane and a lone druid.
Yeah, it's too strong on lane. Is there anything that could beat these guys as an off lane? I don't think so. What beats the lone druid in the lane as an off lane? Oh my god, no! The Legion! She heard our comments about this all Undying thing and she disagrees.
Yeah, Mirana is, but they do have Mirana. Mirana is very good against the Undying because you can pop from far and then you always have kill threat on him with because he's always going to be playing particularly aggressive.
Oh, Carl could be going down. He has a poison touch on tower. That's the last hit. Is that going to be enough? He's forced to TP.
Oh, that's a very sad TP. I think I'd rather die.
He would have survived.
I'd rather die.
No, he would have survived.
Yeah, but it feels really bad you have to walk like this, you know, like the lane is gonna be so bad for you. Like sometimes players will tell you they'd rather just die, get full HP and just leave you at 2.
I know, but then you're giving a lot of XP to a Dazzle, which to some degree is kind of...
Yeah, but it's like a tough life, you know, like even if you're in the lane, you see right now you walk like you're wasting so much, like it's 2 waves of creeps you're probably gonna miss.
I'm glad this mid lane matchup though restored my faith in my own analysis about these. This is exactly what I expected to happen.
You're not supposed to do much.
No? I don't know. I think he got caught by a Soul Rip. Unfortunately, Mirana is a bit vulnerable to that. In fact, I think the Undying... I mean, nowadays they always go for the 1-3-1 build, right? Or it's very common. So that's 1-2-2, depending. Mirana is really good against the Tombstone. Unfortunately, because of Leap.
Not 2-2-2?
2-2-2, I've never seen him.
Sometimes we go 2-2 because the second point actually has a really good.
Okay.
Wait, what? He dies again.
And he dies.
Yeah,
He does.
already low level.
And he doesn't have TP still.
No, he has TP soon. He's gonna have TP soon, right? Yeah, soon.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
It's already long enough.
It's already been long enough. Yeah. Mac gave him a bit of a grace period. Oh, Mac is destroying in this lane though.
And this lane is...
It's so tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I know the lane is not supposed to go well for the Ember, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
The thing is, I think as an Ember or Void Spirit, there's always a chance for you as a player that you can play the lane a bit extra aggressive and try to get the... like that, right? As opposed to playing defensively entirely. And I think Carl has just... Yeah, so he's gonna do that. But of course, that also must lead to your death. Okay, CML can still evade this, by the way.
Is that 7? Wow.
Whoa! Yeah, actually, level 1 Shadow Poison, you're better off stacking more than actually stopping at 5. Little pro tip I showed.
The true Spanish math, right?
Yeah, no, because it takes 3 stacks. It takes 3 stacks for you to actually get the damage that it would be.
I know, I'm just making...
Yeah, I know. You're just attacking my country again. You know, the embassy called me yesterday. They went, why are they attacking our educational system on a public broadcasting stream? I had to apologize and recite our anthem.
Is that how you apologize in,
of course.
in Spain?
You know, the worst part is our anthem has no letters, it has no words, it's only music, so I just have to hum it on the phone. It's very awkward.
Oh, thank you for
enlightening me. Yeah. For now, the lanes are going really well for Adroit, so I think their plan is working, right? This is exactly what they were looking for. Strong lanes, push, snowball. I mean, the Legion doing as well as she is. Maybe we were wrong about the Undying match. It's not as strong as the Mirana you mentioned.
Yeah, the Mirana is very, very good at dealing with...
And Morphling is really weak against Legion as well. Not a particularly strong hero against.
But the thing is, like, if you're the Morph, you care more about getting to just your level 5. You're just willing to sacrifice your support. He's just the body in the lane.
Of course.
You're not gonna help him, you're just gonna hope that he tanks all the spells. You know, he dies for you, he buys Saw for you, gives you a macro.
Slave, I need a new courier! Go die so you can TP to lane.
I mean, that's how you make fun of it, but that's actually how you win a lane is Undying. Spam all your mana on DK, fight, tank all the damage, make them use spells on you, go die, feed, then ask your carry, hey, do you need any items?
I mean, he's doing this.
This is precisely how he plays Undying. That's why people call him a disgusting hero, but he is.
Everyone calls almost every hero in Dota is disgusting here at this point. He's gonna die again.
CM is not disgusting.
Oh yeah, because CM just dies. Oh! what a neutral. Actually, that's fine. I don't know if that's that great, to be honest, because you take longer to come back. Sure, whatever. Taking away that from region is good, and the style points are there for sure.
10 extra seconds.
Yeah, considerable, you know, especially for them dying this low level.
Catapult wave.
Oh, okay, that's what pushes. Can you rotate the supports here?
Yeah, of course.
That's also a pretty good pusher. Yeah.
He should have his Necro book soon, right?
He does have it. I
Doesn't?
think he just delivered on the curry. Oh,
No. He has a lot of expensive side items.
I lied to you.
Fine.
You
don't have to be sorry.
He's even down in the tower because they know. It's so obvious Boomy came by, and Geek Fam doesn't even seem bothered with it.
I need to defend the tower. It's a mid tower, guys. Do not give the mid tower for free.
No, Dazzle's really good at keeping the creeps alive on her tower as well, so it's very difficult to really push the catapult. He can kill the catapult. There we go.
Dying do here.
Undying can't do much, as we can see by the poison touch. Low armor hero as well. Oh, what an arrow! Boomy! Showcasing his skills. You're still dead. Poison touch will kill you. Yeah, do the little dance before you die.
Yeah, he wanted to decay. He wasn't a dance. He was trying to survive. It was the last.
Was the dance? Yeah.
The last minute struggle. A struggle before it all ends.
CML. Nice with the nightmare, and he's gonna survive. He almost kills the centaur. He's thinking about it, but he's like, is this too greedy? Yeah, Cuckoo's staying in the tree, smart. Cuckoo wants to surprise him. There's a brain step though, it's level 2, so Cuckoo very careful. In the middle, in the bottom lane.
Oh my god. Alright, this mid lane has gone way too bad.
Yep, that's another free kill. They also take a tower with this, so they should be able to. Because towers like
Ember is dead. He's the guy who's supposed to rotate. Centaur's not supposed to rotate. Morphing's not supposed to rotate. Like, how are they gonna play this game? It's gonna be very, very tricky.
My hat's off to Adroit for doing a pocket strat and working. We're playing this route.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
I just love Dazzle mid. I miss this hero so much. Only Lid plays anymore.
I'm sure there's someone else there.
As mid? No, they play as offlaner much more.
Sometimes you see it every now and then.
I see no one play it a bit.
Yeah, every now and then you see like one game.
Dendi plays it too.
Yeah, I don't think it's that uncommon.
Oh, it used to be much more common. I used to love watching it. Now it's bit forgotten.
I mean, right now the state of the game is very, very difficult for Dire to do anything at all because the Ember is the moving hero. He's the rotational guy, and he's not getting much from the lane. So what you can do is you hope that you just try to defend your area, and you hope that you have enough time for Morphing to come on. Like the Centaur is the only one that has some form of power in terms of rotating, but even then he doesn't really want to. Like, you're a Centaur, right? You want your team to come to you. Yeah. But when the game becomes like this, I don't even know what you can do.
That's true. So what's the plan then if you can't rotate the...
But you didn't see the item? You still have to move to the Centaur to push it.
You have to move to the Centaur to try to push. Put some pressure as well.
There's no other play.
Okay.
The Morphing wants to farm, and he's not. I don't feel like he's strong enough to sit in the lane and just defend the towers because of how badly the mid lane lost.
Is Raiding gonna take tier 1 top now? Is that the plan?
Yeah, most likely. They can do whatever they want. I think they're just in a bit of a position right now.
Okay, that's good.
That's good for you because you get a game 3.
Yeah, I want a game 3. Call me biased all you want, but I'm biased for more Dota, man. That's not...
The justification is because everyone's happy if there's an extra game.
Exactly, yes, everyone.
No, not the Geek Fam.
Except for Geek Fam, because they just want to win now. Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of game to go, right? There's a 3k lead, but it's only 8 minutes in. It's not really that big a deal.
It's not that big of a deal? 8 minutes in, 3k lead? Are you hearing yourself?
I mean, I'm trying...
So what's a big lead at 8 minutes? Tell me.
8k. 1k per minute. Then you can go and say, right, I think this game is lost. You know what they say, right, in Dota? Until your throne's down, the game's not over. The last thing you lose is hope. Don't surrender, we're not League. A bunch of sayings.
You can say it all you want, but in the game, it is what it is. You're in this shitty position right now. You cannot do anything at all if you're Dire.
You have to wait for the enemy team to make mistakes.
Well, I do see them maybe
overextend. Maybe
they can try to defend certain choke points in the game, like high ground, like for example the triangle, and they have Undying Tombstone on the triangle, and maybe they can fight that way. But apart from that scenario, I think any other scenario, as long as Radiant has enough heroes around there, it's very hard for Dire to win. I mean, right now I think think that even the Ember is like having such, he doesn't even have a game, right? But he still has. Right now he's level 6. He still needs to move. Like
Ember's still useful without.
Yeah,
as long as you have experience.
Fine, you're still useful. For sure, you're useful. But you don't do any like damage. You don't do like your usefulness is. Even you're useful, but it's gonna be limited one way or the other because you have such a bad laning phase. And the Dazzle is just gonna be like wherever the Dazzle goes. Sorry, wherever the Ember goes, the Dazzle just needs to react to that. He's just gonna need to push one lane, and then your Ember goes to another. Because you cannot fight the Dazzle, right?
You really can't.
You need to dodge him, so he just follows you.
That's a fair point, but you can't. But you're not gonna be able to defend the towers because Dazzle's gonna be pushing every single tower.
Yeah, it's very hard to play. So what I think would happen is the Ember is gonna try to cut waves behind it because he can play very aggressively. As long as he sees the Bane in the game until the LC has dagger, then he only has to worry about the Bane. Yeah, if he sees the Bane, he can just cut wave. Just even you have the die for it. I think it's a worthy risk because you don't even have a game. You feel like a support right now. You feel insignificant. So the only thing you can do right now is just buy time for the Morphling to farm. So if you cut waves, that's great for the Morphling. And even if you die, they are probably gonna have to bring 2 heroes. Why are you so intrigued by this?
There's something very interesting said about pause time. Pause time, the heroes still blink and their jaws still move. Does that mean that they're feeling the pause time? That they understand? And this further raises the question. As a hero, are you aware that you're being controlled by a higher power than is the human being? Are these sentient beings that we are enslaving to our own amusement?
Send an email to OpenAI. OpenAI knows.
OpenAI knows? Oh, I guess OpenAI is the true union of the heroes and the machine. And in OpenAI, they finally feel that the person that's controlling them is one of them.
They give you the illusion of free will.
But that's for humans too, though. We all have the illusion.
No, we don't have free will.
Do not. Logically, you cannot prove that, my friend. One of the biggest conundrums of philosophy.
Why?
Because proving we have free will without going with like an approach that's not very difficult. You can always attribute whatever you do to something like genes or society.
According to some calculation, it's not possible.
Not so much that it's impossible.
Some formula, some mathematical formula.
It's more logical. You can't really prove it with math. Like, okay, so if I have one free will and I take away one human, that's not how it works. Anyway, interesting. It's always, I think Dota is a very dark game if you look at it in a certain perspective. We just see it as a fun game.
Dota is not a fun game. The more you learn, the less fun.
Yeah, the more you learn, the less fun.
Look at what you told me today. Oh, after you told me everything about the game right now, I feel like I'm not having fun at all.
No, because now, before it used to be that I'd play my pubs and some person makes a mistake and I'd go, oh, you know, these things happen, whatever. And then now it's like, no, he's an idiot. Look at the line. Look at the line. Why are you across the line? And then, you know, how do I justify that to a person? I'm not going to write him a thesis about Dota while I'm playing a game with him.
So you don't play. That's the fun out of you.
Well, competitive is more fun. So there's that.
It's fun watching.
Dota's an incredibly fun game. Fantastic esport. Well, thank you to people like ESL who make these tournaments possible. Without them, we wouldn't have this amazing competitive Dota to enjoy. And thank you for the players who work hard to actually provide this entertainment.
Thank you for ESL for the food. Why are you not remembering for food?
Job up. Oh, look at that. The production got tired of our conversation. They give us a moment of brilliance instead. That was a great arrow, actually.
The legendary archer. The elf. Legolas.
Is that the only archer you could think of?
Yeah, he's the most famous one.
Legolas? Really? You don't think Robin Hood might be a bit more famous?
Oh yeah, he's an archer, but he's more like a thief.
Yeah, I guess.
I associate him more to a thief rather than an archer.
Right, fair point. If you're like Hawkeye, the Marvel.
Okay, fine, but that guy's not classic enough. Like when you talk about archer,
you think of Legolas?
Yeah, it feels like it needs to be more classic. Hawkeye is too modern for that.
I guess he is. I mean, he's not that modern. He just appeared in movies. His comic books are always great. The movie persona is terrible. Because in comic books, he's supposed to be like...
Do you like the guy that became... What's the other guy? He became the samurai of the...
Dead Eye.
No.
Yeah, there's so many iterations. You know, if you talk about who he became in Marvel, it means anything. Everyone in Marvel has been everything. Like everyone's been Venom, everyone's been some sort of anti-hero, everyone's been a zombie. Marvel is very confusing. In fact, Marvel Zombies, some of the best things you can read. Very, very top tier comic books. So are the Venoms.
I only like the movie. So if I only like the movies, it doesn't make me a true fan, right? Because a true fan would associate everything to the comic.
No, not at all. The reason why I stopped dissing Winter, because it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as true fan, by the way. That's just gatekeeping.
It doesn't matter.
Don't do that. Everyone's a fan. As long as you like something, you're a fan.
What you think.
But that certainly is true. So, okay. Well, I was going to inform you about the pause, but it's all good, because Raven reconnected. So, we're good.
To Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, wait, pause.
Oh, what happened?
Just
What
like
happened to
AFK?
Not really sure.
ships.
Oh yeah, he's AFK.
Moo.
Oh, so they're not together? Oh, I thought they were together.
Adroit?
Yeah. Never mind.
Maybe he went to the bathroom.
Find a snack.
He sneaked over to the bathroom. Is he gonna get away? No. Oh, wow. That's the pause. No, helping out a bit. That's bad. Yeah, tip him. Yeah, okay.
About to take the
Fight on.
flyer structure.
You absolute troll.
This is the long haul, you know, they know that there's an incoming game tree.
Ah, so the first is psychological damage, right?
You need to
He's
tip
under
and tilt
attack.
him this game so he ruins himself the next game.
That's a very good point, because then he'll want to kill you every time the next game. And he's going to be very infuriated.
Dire's top tower needs some
I think the only
friends.
person that does that to me the most is Ice. That's why I hate you.
Psychological damage?
As a support when you're late
He's a
and you look at what he does in the game, he kills you a lot.
I mean, a lot of people said that about OG. The VP said they couldn't stand OG's constant tipping. And
Yeah, that too. That's very annoying.
I can imagine.
But it's part of the game, you know.
No, of course. I mean, there is an element to it. It's not like we joke about psychological damage, but there is something there. Nobody likes losing. You always mention this. Even in TI, the only thing you're thinking about is, I don't want to lose this game. Oh, free courier.
Dire's
Thank you.
courier just went
OG
belly
is
up.
thinking of how they.
If that courier was a DHL courier, wouldn't have died.
Is under attack.
Fortunately.
Dire structures are
Because it
fortified.
delivers experiences, therefore it's immortal. Because experiences are immortalized in your soul.
Alright, so the Undying is defending the tower with the tomb, so outpost one apiece. One apiece, everyone's happy. Dazzle's he's going to get one and go for a mech.
I think that's the better build of your mid dazzle, to be honest. I like that more as a mid
Radiant
dazzle.
using
Because you can rush the race.
I mean, the only reason you would get a
a
level 3 Necrobolt is if you can end the game quickly, or you
Or
need
the
the
purge.
true side and the
Radiant's
purge.
bottom tower
Otherwise,
is
it doesn't really accelerate your farm.
drunk sailor.
Doesn't make much difference.
Because the whole point is having 2 units. It doesn't matter what unit it was. Oh, is he gonna die this?
Yes.
No.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Why do I high use now? What is this? Can't even predict denials. Did you not see the catapult? Step beats used. They almost had Fiend Script there, but it wasn't Envision, unfortunately. Look at that catapult. The catapult, the savior. That catapult is the most aggressive member of Adroit. And here they come. Oh, what? Is that controlled by someone?
Why is
What's
oh,
happening?
the catapult is done? He doesn't want to work for the Radiant.
Why is the catapult attacking?
I'm done.
Why is it attacking the neutral creeps?
Fortification.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Won't last
Fought in
long.
a storm.
Well, I mean, they took the.
So right now, this is what they're doing. They're just cutting waves because there's nothing they can do. So all they can try is just cut waves and buy time. I mean, this is it looks strange, but this is the only thing Dire can do. They are doing the correct thing. It's very weird to say, but this is the only thing they can do, and it's the best thing they can do right now, given the situation. So it's allowing their morphing to farm. He's gotten some alone time. Look at his
Oh, wow, good arrow.
I mean, look at his network, the morph. This Centaur is dead, but the morphing he's not that far behind.
They're allocating all the farm for the morph, which is pretty
Yeah.
smart.
Remember the goal lead at 3k, was it like since 8 minutes? It was a 3.
Now it's not that much.
Now since 4 minutes later, it's still the same. So that's good for Dire.
Yeah, because the relative lead is lower.
Yes, because you have the better late game.
Okay, they have 9 dies, but they're just playing the dead lane a bit here.
Yeah, he's just trying to get some experience. So overall, as long as the morphing doesn't die, I think you're happy. As long as not too many heroes sacrifice for him farming. Like 1 or 2 supports is fine. Or 1 core, 1 offlaner. I mean, there has to be some form of sacrifice right now. When you can't play the game normally, because you lose the lanes very badly. Someone has to
A
give way.
subtle burn.
So they're gonna smoke now. The Ember is almost close to his level 10. He's building a... What is he building? Midas? No, sorry, not Midas. A Maelstrom? Drum?
Yeah. Okay, Drum. Interesting. I haven't seen Drum Ember in a long time. What's the point behind it? Fights earlier? Can you activate it as soon as possible?
I mean, just fight.
Dyer's top
Back.
is
Never go to the high ground.
I don't think it's that great of an item now. He's only good on like a hero
He
typical.
can elevate himself. He can. It's a bit early though. And he's gonna try to TP. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Can he heal sufficiently? It seems like it's enough to survive the demonic purge there.
structures
The Ember
are
didn't have
tower.
chains, so couldn't cancel the TP. And Radiant is pushing the tier to the top. That's great.
That's a great play.
Yeah,
Great
Dazzle TP'd out.
And you almost have Desolator with this. Oh, okay, Kuku wants to defend this. I don't know if you can, Kuku. Ah, now the reinforcements with Bane. Or sorry, with Shadow Demon it might be a bit easier. Mirana's nearby.
Yep, they should be looking to do Rosh fairly soon on the ring.
Ah, but there's a ward on the high ground. That's why they're a bit... They can TP here.
Yep, that's a good defensive ward.
Very good defensive ward. The enemy team is not expecting it either. So Boomy is like right under the ward. Like, why are they finding me? I thought I juked them. They have a ward nearby as well. Oh, that's a great juke. But Sleight of Fist doesn't care about that. Almost 12.
Yep, so that's a good rotation by Geek Fam. They needed to reclaim their jungle, so now they have reclaimed the jungle. They have to try to get rid of the wards if they can. Those deep observer wards. Morphling is still very content in his position on the game. He's not too far behind of the Lone Druid and the Dazzle. Once he gets to that, I think once you get to the E-Blade, the game becomes very easy because then you have a lot of damage to just burst. I think anyone will die. So the LC has to probably try to get a pipe later. Someone needs to get a pipe so you don't die to the E-Blade.
I agree, the pipe is a good idea, but I like the Vlads first, right? Because all the damage in the early is going to be physical from zombies and stuff.
And the Vlad is going to help them get Rosh right now.
Also very good.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And then you go for the pipe afterwards. Because, I mean, Legion's just playing utility Legion.
Basically, the game is going to revolve around your death ball. You're going to 5-man, you're going to push with this Lone Druid, so you get all the aura items, you make sure everyone is alive. You have the Mag, you have the pipe, you have the Vlads, you have the Solar Glass.
Dyer's top tower has
Oh, they're going to force high ground here.
Radiant's
They
middle
could, I mean, you have a
tower
Lone
is under
Druid. The
attack.
high ground push of these guys is good.
Never mind, I lied.
You didn't lie, they were thinking about it for sure. I didn't realize that was a good idea. Poison touch, I will save you there,
He
brother.
has no TP.
Max?
He's dead. He just wants to buy time. So the Morphling is farming.
He might not be dead. They're actually not even
He has no TP.
Oh, he has no TP?
Yeah, he has no TP.
Oh, so then it's better not to kill him, actually. Unless, no, because he can push the lanes now.
Yeah, they just have to try to... They need to kick the Morphling out of bottom and then go.
Okay, they're not going to kill him mid against Bach. Bach wants to last this. No press the attack. The Purge is going to hit him soon. Mech to help him out. Where's the expert healing? They need a shallow grave. They're thinking about this. Bach haunting to the very end. Nice press the attack. A bit too late though. Doesn't spell a shadow.
Dyer is doing a very, very good job given the situation.
Yeah, Centaur stopped by the arrow. Kuku slow down the shadow wave. Nice Savage Roar. Prevent the hope stone. Now Roche. It has to be. You have Desolator. Yeah. Should be. It's just that's coming.
They have Desolator.
Yeah, it's coming on the courier.
Yep.
There we go. So now it's time for rush. You gotta rush this, and you just start to play this.
Under attack.
They have to go high ground within a couple of minutes, otherwise the Morphling is gonna get... Look at his network. Look at how much he has caught up from the Morph. He's doing a very, very good job farming. He knows how much he can get from the map when his teammates are doing all the suicidal things, you know, like trying to just buy time. He's making the most of it.
He really is. I think that's something I like about them as well, is they understand that, I think Mana's dead for free. They understand that all the farm right now has to go to Raven. The Ember doesn't care if he's
The Bane has to do a lot more right now. He needs to, like, if he doesn't have to be at the Roche, he needs to go around to set up kills, you know. He can't just play with the team too much, because right now the Dire team is dodging, right? So there's no point for you to be around the team.
You need to spread out as much as possible.
Yeah, you have to try to set up, spread out. Remember what Jabs did the other day?
Yes,
yeah, that's what you have to do. Right? And again, Kenny is doing a very, very good job trying to delay with Shadow Poison here. He doesn't care if he dies here. All he cares about is just getting the crit wave.
Oh, that's a good feat.
Oh, good Tombstone.
Division. And they can't cancel his Fiend script. A Tombstone is a bit annoying. The zombies are starting to pile up, but it's okay. They got the duel onto Shepard. They got the kill.
It really doesn't
Space is made it. Space is made, sorry. Hey, oh my god. But Geek Fam. They don't even lose the Ember there. That's actually really well done.
Yeah, that's a lot of time, you know, for because this Desolator Laundry, he just wants to go on your high ground and hit your buildings right now.
Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not bad though. Boomy, getting the morph. That's not a free kill, but you are stopping Raven from farming. Unless Raven farms you. He goes, you take my creeps, I take your life. But Boomy, they try to play around him. Raven has no more mana. There's no TPs here because they know they have to keep on pushing.
They just need to high ground.
They go high ground.
Don't care about the whole thing, just go high ground.
All Boomy is doing is keeping it entertained. Oh, there's a TP though. Oh, Matt decides against it. He's here.
That's a good cancel. That's
listening to our cast. Realizes they have to push.
This is their strongest timing.
They need to take this tower now. 2k lead.
Rex, they need to take the Rex. The tower is not enough.
You're right. The Rex have to fall with a guarding freeze to press the attack. Look at that bear! He's having a seizure onto the tower, mauling it quite literally onto the Rex, sorry. And now the Rex will finally fall. Range doesn't matter. Range doesn't matter. Who cares? Go for more. Ooh. Oh, good play there. Tombstone to delay the push up.
Whatever time they can get.
Yeah, all the time you. One doesn't die for this though. Yeah, they have to. We just have to punish this at least.
I mean, does the Morphing have his E-Blade? Or they are trying to fight here? There's no way they can fight here.
Even with the Tombstone.
You only fight if Morphing says he's ready to fight. That is the only time he needs to finish the E-Blade.
Spock have any mobility this now. You can't change it yourself. It's okay. Look at where the Lone Druid is. He's already pushing the lane to make sure to stop next. They understand.
And they need to deal with the bottom wave if they can. So Mirana is one of the better heroes to do it. But I mean, I feel like the Bane has to try to set up stuff on the side lanes. I think he's moving with his team too much. I feel like I rather right now the Bane and the Mirana's positioning swap. Like the Mirana should be with the team and the Bane should be trying to set up something elsewhere. I feel that's gonna be better because if the LC gets a duel with his team, he just needs the arrow follow-up. And the Mirana can't really, because you look at the minimap, how they are playing, how they are on the different sides of the map. The Mirana doesn't do anything alone apart from just pushing the wave. She doesn't really set up anything.
But that's a good point though, she does push away from the Vegas.
Dire structures are fortified.
Maybe.
Okay, it's time for the second attempt. Tower 3's, oh, nice help. Now you might force him.
They don't care, they just need to get the Rex.
Oh, of course. Well, Geek Fam starting to make the best out of this bad situation. I don't think you can backdoor them though. Okay, oh, here comes Geek Fam, from behind, and the Savage Roar, getting a bit of space. Here comes Whitemon, the Fiends came from behind, stopping the Centaur initiation, and Mac, he's been saved by the Shallow Grave. They stopped him with the strike. Mac needs to heal back up, he's blown up. Well, they've already lost him dying in the Centaur. There's no more tanky boys in this team. Geek Fam, what you gonna do? They actually catch the Morph right now. He gets a Sleight of Fist. Sorry, not the Morph, the Ember right now. It's a Sleight of Fist and ran it away. And he wants to come back. He's thinking about it. That's
I feel like Desert should just buy back.
Okay, they're switching disruption.
He's so strong.
It's not good enough. Press the attack to heal back Raven and just destroy the bear. But the Savage Roar constantly E-Blade just to make sure the bear can't keep attacking these towers.
I felt like the Desert had to buy back that. He had to buy back and come because this timing, they're not gonna have this much window of a timing anymore. Like maybe I would say another few minutes, 2 minutes tops. And right now the Morphing he's like so strong, right? You felt like in the fight he's a big force. Even though they're like 4k behind, this 4k is a very, very small lead. It's not even a lead anymore.
Oh wow, the odds. People start not trusting Adroit. It's your chance. It's your chance. Go to GGBet, check out the odds, see. You can add some spice to that. Always response.
Right, he has the use now, so he has the setup.
Yeah?
Never mind.
Well, you know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? And sometimes you miss some of the shots you also take. Do you have a second bear? You do. You must have a second bear on Natsumi. Can you click on the... No, he does not. That's why he's playing defensive with the bear. That makes sense. They've just blown up CML. Oh, and they find the Legion too. This is bad.
This is very bad.
Geek Fam is starting to be ready to fight. You know, maybe
I think Geek Fam is in the driver's seat right now. They are stronger. The number is lying right now. Whatever lead the Adroit has, it doesn't matter.
Well, 3k is not enough because, especially at 3k, as we mentioned before, Morphling is leading at net worth right now. That's what matters. He's your win condition.
Yeah, that's why I felt like the last fight, the moment the Desert died, if he understood the severity of the situation, he needed to buy back and TP to the outpost. Then they could have gotten maybe 2 sets of Rex, like cleanly.
It's tough because understanding the line between you're playing a bit too hasty and you are playing just...
But there's all in. The drop is all in.
I mean, I agree. I'm just trying to defend his reason.
Enemies.
He should have done that.
That's why the talks, you know, before the game, you always have to answer. I always highlight
Radiant
about
are scanning
the
for enemies.
preparation before the game, in between the game, when you're discussing about the games. All those stuff matters a lot because it gets you on the same page. I'm sure they drafted something similar before. So
It's definitely not the first time they do this, obviously.
yeah, but I just felt like if you truly understood your timings, it was a very, very important decision to make that you needed to just buy back there. Even though they were going to get the tower, but it's more about like you need to secure the racks as well. Because if the Dazzle wasn't there, they were lacking a lot of
That's what
power.
troubles though. They lost the outpost.
Yeah,
Oh, they
he
lost
just
the
needs to-
outpost.
yeah.
Centaur took it at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, but they reclaimed the outpost just now. So the Mirana reclaimed it after the Centaur left. So he could have just TP'd. So right now, it's 2 minutes later, right? The same push. But Morphing is so much stronger,
He
right?
has SMY now, it's a bit tougher. Look at the bear. Again with the attempt to maul, good arrow. And actually go for the Shadow Demon straight up. Mirana realizing it's a dangerous position. Jeffra almost dies for free. And that's the first bear. Shallow Grave to save him. He has to keep attacking. The E-Blade's annoying and they want to take the frags and it's going to be enough. But the bear dies for it. There's a second bear. They can't
kill that bear.
They gotta kill that bear. He's the most important hero on this team. Yolo Scepter, oh, the host on 1-3. Can they follow this up? Morphling goes in, looking for the support, but Raven, he has to hide in the tree. He's playing well with this. Ember as well, they're keeping them at bay. There's a Stampede, reinitiate, Bane's almost dead. In fact, Carl gets dueled and decimated. Without Carl, how do you fly?
Arrow.
Buku, no! Stuck there! And they actually shotgun Boomy, but at the expense of your Centaur 2. Double buyback at Geek Fam. They know the enemy team is weak. They're in the driver's seat now. CML gets blown up. And now it's Morphling versus Bear time. Natsumi cannot lose the second bear. You really cannot lose a Savage Roar. Bring it back. Cancel the bear TP.
Oh, he was on vision.
Someone call Peter. They're abusing the bear. They almost got him. They don't have the TP. They don't have the stun. It's gonna be good.
That was close, but Geek Fam is still like you felt the power of the Morphing in that fight. Like Adroit is like having a very, very difficult time dealing with him, even though they got the racks. But I still feel like Geek Fam is still in control of this game because they just need one good fight. One fight is all it takes, and they will be able to close out this game. Like Radiant has to try to, I think you try to wait for the next Roshan. You wait for the next Rosh with Cheese, and just try to control and defend and wait for that to happen, because I don't think they should advance further right now. It's very, very risky. The Morphing is way too strong. Again, this 6k right now is nothing. It's no different from the 3k lead before. It doesn't change much.
Yeah, you see it in this fight, the concentration on the bear and the E-Blade makes literally night and day, right?
Yeah.
Because the E-Blade, you stop the push considerably.
You kill someone immediately, even the bear.
No, but you also stop him from attacking, right? Which is a big deal when they're pushing like this. And you notice the difference between first bear and second bear. That Fiend's Grip, we actually didn't catch that, but that was a Fiend's Grip saved by the disruption. Apologize for that, it's a bit difficult to find everything that's going on, but they catch him with a duel anyway.
Dire's bottom
I mean, what does the LC have right now?
I think it's Pipeless Bloods. Oh,
Glimmer.
interesting. Okay, that's not bad. I can see that. It's like a mini pipe to some degree to save.
Mini pipe.
Well, I mean, shotgun is just directed at one person,
Yeah.
so it makes sense.
It's attack speed as well. For the LC.
What, do Glimmer keep? Oh yeah, I guess.
Keep has
I mean, yeah.
attack speed.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
something people don't think about. That's why it's good on certain heroes like enchantments. Heroes that
Okay.
need the magic resist and
Okay.
need the attack speed.
That's a good point. That's something I usually don't consider. I agree. It's not something I like.
Blame you. You're a support player. When you buy Glimmer Cape, you don't think about the attack speed.
100% not. That's the last thing you think of. I think, oh, I might not die 5 times again. Why am I? Oh, they have the high ground right now, but Tombstone gives too much advantage.
Raider needs to just back off. Oh no, they got caught.
Yeah, Block went the wrong direction. His team went one way, Block went the other. I think he was trying to create space for his team to play. I'm not sure.
No, he wasn't aware of the situation. They couldn't fight.
Oh, how dire it was.
Yeah, the moment Undying dropped the Tombstone on that high ground, that particular high ground, the fight is very difficult for Radiant.
Yeah.
They need to reset and maybe try to run up to this high ground previously.
Well, but Carl was also in that high ground, very well positioned though.
Yeah,
which
but
allowed them.
they just needed to choose a high ground that doesn't have the tombs so they can hold that area.
Yep. I mean, that Tombstone is working wonders this game, honestly. Wyon's been played a fantastic game. One of his best heroes though.
Okay, Rosh is up. This time, is it up? Yeah, it's up.
Check. And
Dire can not the end of the world for them to give up this roll.
yeah, because the Roche doesn't really help getting more bears. I mean, I guess you can give it to Lotus, but not low.
No, you don't give it to one.
Yeah, you have to use the Dazzle. And I think Cheese might be giving it to the bear. No, Dazzle.
No.
Oh, Aegis to Lone Druid. Oh.
Radiant's middle tower
really
can't
need to
handle
use?
this
The problem I
damage.
have with this is that they're not really killing the Lone Druid, they're killing a bear.
Yeah,
So who cares if you're alive?
care about the
Radiant's
hero.
middle tower
Yeah, I'd
has
rather give
fallen.
Cheese to the bear than give
Radiant's
Dazzle to
bottom
the Aegis.
tower faces a
I think this
stiff
morphing
wind.
is way too strong already. They have to push
It is Raven, man.
as soon as possible. The longer they wait, the worse it's just gonna.
This guy is the king of hard carries. He's the king among kings. Mac just uses Cheese now. So fast. Starting kings.
Radiant's bottom
Dazzle is becoming so weak now. What a magnificent hope stomp again. Honestly, Cuckoo has been on point. He's just a drive-by bullet. He comes in, hope stomp gets away, hope stomp gets away.
They know blood is in the water. They know they are way stronger than the Radiant team right now, despite what losing 2 lanes of melee racks.
And look how confident they're playing in the map now. And because the tier 2 still alive bottom, it's much more difficult to push that lane. Paladin Sword. It's actually a really huge one. You can give it to Ember and you're afraid of him dying too much, but
I mean, it's whatever. It's
I don't think so. I think Paladin Sword's a better item.
yeah, it's a strong item, but I think it doesn't really change the.
Oh, because they're winning a lot anyway.
Because they're already winning. I think in this kind of situation, is the thing that matters the most is about the team fight. How can you get the right jump? If you're Dire, the number 1 hero you want to kill is either the Dazzle or the Bane. Those are the 2 heroes you want to get to. You probably have to split your resources correctly. Like someone has to jump the Dazzle, and maybe the center of the ammo has to go onto the Bane or the LC.
I mean, they've been kind of doing that, but Sender has been the just pivot of these fights.
Yeah,
Finding when
he's-
people are bunched up.
More of the like vision you go in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good your initiation is. You want to give vision so that the morphing can come in and decide, oh, I can burst the Dazzle or the Bane right away. And then Dazzle, the Shadow Demon is just going to be there to back him up with the disruption.
The zombies have been helping out a lot. Now they know this tier 2 has to fall. So they're positioning themselves in the high ground. They put a really good ward there. The sentry will attack this ward. But that ward will help them out a lot. They don't want to show themselves underneath it because they know they will die.
Tower has fallen.
Radiant is in a hurry. They have to get the Mega Creeps very soon.
Very clever. Dire's keeping the high ground themselves with another ward. So Raven might feel a bit too confident here.
Dire's
That's a
bottom
very, very
tower
good move
won't
there by
last
Dire.
long.
It's very, very good because they might backdoor them if they go a bit too far. As you mentioned, they feel a bit desperate. They go for Natsumi. Natsumi realize they're defense, no pressing tag. Plus Lotus Storm this time. Everything to dispel it.
Structures are fortified.
They have another bear though this time. Okay, but that's Namarana dead. Lotus Storm comes a bit too late, so it doesn't actually return any damage to the Morphling. Carl wants to go on further, Savage Roar used, but I don't think got anyone.
Oh, it's a very good team. Very, very hard for Radiant to
Right now
fight.
for Geek Fam. Geek Fam is going forward. The Stampede, the Tombstone is easy to catch him. Shallow Graves use Speed Script, stopping Cuckoo, and it's still a bear attacking the Undying, but it's not good enough. The duel though finishes up Cuckoo as they managed to heal up enough for both. Enough to get the duel win. Wymo now in trouble. Savage Roar, can they get the Entangle? Entangling Claws, almost there for the steering chains. Stops it from happening. Mac wanted to go further, but he realizes a mistake. You can't go up to the high ground like that. You lost 2 heroes. You took 2 heroes from the enemy team.
And look at how well Dire set up for that
Oh,
fight.
just 1, sorry.
Like Dire just understood what they needed to do, which hill they have to take. They take the high ground, they put the Ops and the Sentry, the Tombstone on the high ground. It just made it so difficult for the Radiant team to fight. Yeah, maybe the Mirana went a bit too aggressive. He tried to go for the Shadow Demon kill, but I just want to comment about how Geek Fam
No, they
took
played
the fight.
amazing.
Yeah,
They played really well.
they understood what they needed, which high ground they needed, what kind of vision they needed to get the advantage with the Tombstone.
And later how to initiate and when to disengage as well, right? When they realized the Fiend script from Bane was coming. Look, like this CMO is a great positioning here. They can't catch him because you wasted the Ember Remnants. So you can't stop this Fiend script. And the Legion is healing back up too much. I think because she might have a... Oh, I think it might be the Paladin Sword. Just healing her crazy. Can we check Legion item 1 second?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, it's Greater Fairy Fire, that's what she did. Right, that makes sense. That's the massive healing. Oh my god, the Centaur! You can't beat the bear! You're just a horse! Go back to your stable! 50 seconds without him. Natsumi did lose the first bear though. But he's done. He's like, I want to win this game. Do not come near me. This is my area. This is my territory. These are my buildings. Shallow Grave, to get away, there's still a measly range rack. Is that going to stop you? It will not. The bear takes it. The bear creeps are ready. And now he's in a pickle.
Let's do it,
Oh, there's no racks up top. You're right. The range racks have not been completely destroyed. And it's just he can still take We see a TP almost there. Up top, I don't know what that was for.
I mean, the game is not over. The game,
No, right.
the Morphing
You
can
need to
still,
top-
the Morphing can still win again.
Oh, what we just watched? Oh, just bursted down Shadow Demon. Not bad, actually. And look at this space Boomy's making.
Double kill!
That was important.
Oh, that's a gem.
Oh, no,
That's a gem.
Nope, that's not.
Wait, they didn't see it?
They didn't see it, that's fine.
Dire's
Okay.
middle
He knew that. It's the
tower
gems on the
is
low ground. It's
drowning.
hard to tell on the stairs, right? This is the 9,000 IQ. You don't realize it.
No. CML. I'm voting CML.
Wow. Look at the salt of this guy.
Hey, they're on the same team.
They can just drive each other on the Mercedes.
Can't we just be happy? Doesn't matter who wins.
What? They actually took the gem. They actually didn't see the gem. Wow. Oh, this could be a great kill block. Glimmer Cape, surprise! It's better than Shadow Blade! The Glimmer Cape play! They have Fiend Script? Yeah, they do. Oh, Carl, my friend.
Tower just healed over.
I can't believe I started Legion get a kill with a Glimmer Cape. Wow.
Yeah, it's a good item. This game is
It's a great item. It's very good.
All the stats are very good for LC.
And also in this game particularly, like I said, it is really a mini pipe. Morphling can't burst down over your Glimmer Cape. You've seen it multiple times with the bear especially. It's all about the invisibility, it's about the magic and stuff.
The invincibility is just like a perk.
It's a bonus, yeah. I mean, if they screw up with the protection, you can actually evade a lot of spells. Asumi is like, I don't care if you copy my master. My bear is a strong one. Oh my god, look at the bear go! He has Moonshard! He has Moonshard! Man, he's angry about the ice caps. Tired of mating with the brown bears. He's asserting his dominance as a true member of his species.
He wants to keep the genetic line clean. Only with the polar.
This is what a true majesty looks like. This is what a king should be. Okay, maybe not like that. The Morphling is also very strong. We got excited about the bear. But Aquaman is powerful. Almost survived. Nice arrow. They realized a bit too late they could have killed him.
Dire's middle tower
Because he didn't
is
morph.
under
It's a bit
pressure.
difficult, right? With attribute shift.
Yeah, he has no laundry bear, no summon. They have to chill.
How do you play to get these last range tracks? Do you do shenanigans like Necronomicons with a travel boost, try to join in and backdoor it? Because you can't
I
backdoor
could
this
eat
bear.
one of
A
those.
true laundry player would just get an axe. Guys, distract them in bottom lane. I'll send my bear with
Get
an
axe, and then axe travel, and you travel to Necronomicon units. Or to Legion with Glimmer Cape.
Distract them and I'll get the Rex.
I see you watch Admiral Bulldog as well.
Yeah, of course. It's fun. It's part of the game. But live with
Dire's
it.
courier has been
The laundry
killed.
with axe.
They're fishing
know.
for
I'm not being
guppies with
sarcastic, man. I
cannon
like the ag. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I actually think it's a really good idea. Do you not like it?
It seems like I don't understand you.
We have 2 more days, it's okay.
Can't tell when you're sarcastic.
The key is always. Stampede done. Oh, sorry, the Aghanim is going to be the next time by Centaur. A way to deal with a bear, right? Damage resistance. Just need something.
Yeah, the axe on the Shadow Demon is great.
Yes. What is it? What are you breaking this game?
Just having 3 charges for the laundry bear.
Fair enough. Okay, this is the last ditch.
You're breaking the bear.
Breaking the bear. Actually, you do break the bear.
Allies disappear.
Oh. But the bear's breaking your rack.
Someone should help.
Okay, can he take it?
Have glyph that good.
They have glyph. They knew this. That's why they go from behind the fake back. Now that's the play. We go for the Shadow Demon, but they actually got the Morph. The Fiend. Stopping the Morph, and they maul him. They kill him. Morph is down, and this means the racks are now exposed. He has to buy back, but he takes too long to TP. You're not quick enough. You're not being watered, my friend. And now Geek Fam, realizing they just lost Mega Creeps. This game has just turned 10 times tougher. That was your last bastion of defense. Who cares if you're losing the spare? Who cares if you lose Natsumi? You took the Mega Creeps. It is okay.
The bear is dead.
The bear is dead. They should leave. You can't lose everyone, though. I mean, you should care if you lose everyone. You just lost 2 people kind of for free.
Yep, they just need to reset. Wait for Rosh. Oh, is Rosh already up?
Dire's middle
Rosh is up.
tower is
Oh,
under
not
attack.
yet. 50 seconds.
Okay, so when Roche is up, if it comes with Ags, that would be ideal, right?
Yeah. Just the Bane saving that fight or just winning the Radiant team that fight. It's a very, very good initiation.
Yeah, CML's positioning has been on point this whole game. There's been multiple great Fiend scripts.
And because the Shadow, I think it was also because the Shadow Demon, he kind of got caught by the duel.
By the duel, yes.
He wanted, if he didn't get caught, he would have been able to save the Morph.
Yep. People say Bane is easy to play. Just point and click. And position yourself like CML, my friend.
But who says Bane is easy to play? Bane
Like
is
a lot of
one of the
idiots.
hardest supports to play.
A lot of 2K players. It's just point and click. You don't have no skill shots. That's what it's about. Pudge is the hardest hero to play.
Point and click. But you need to know where you should stand.
What, Raven? Can you surprise him?
Who you have to grip.
No.
Who to cast your Nightmare, when to use your Nightmare.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree. I just heard this a lot by lower
Yeah,
players.
actually people who think Bane is easy.
Yeah. You just have to click your stunts. No, it's actually
So according to them, the only hard heroes are the heroes that need skill shot.
like Pudge, Marana, yeah. Why do you think those are played in ranks so often? People think they're really good when they hit a hook.
Even when they lose the game.
Clearly, because they keep playing them. Okay, what is Roshan coming with? Let me see. Oh, oof, that saw me to tank the refresh shard. Still an extra bear, so that's still useful for Adroit. They have to, I don't know, they'll defend this. Okay, block. Okay, he went for the tombstone, he realized it. That's a great Savage Roar, though. Can they destroy the tombstone? They can't. No, it's over in last second. Tombstone's still alive. Block is not. That tombstone is lasting forever. Natsumi gives up on the tombstone, and the Fiend script. The poor Druid. He can't fight this. That is a huge deal. How do they stop? What was the thing that stopped? Was it? It just stops the steering chains. I don't know if you can fight this back. You really don't have bears. That beautiful arrow though. And it's time for the team to do what the bear couldn't. It's time for them to kill the Morph. Nightmare of the Undying. Screw your stupid healing. The Morphling gets away, but the waveform is cut by the overwhelming odds. Overwhelmed by the power of the remaining heroes in Adroit. They still have the bear. He actually popped back, and here it's poor Whitemore trying to get away. It's impossible. Poison Touch is gonna help him play.
That's GG.
That is GG. Morph has no buyback. You may kill my bear, but you may not kill my
Middle tower is under pressure.
Oh no, wow, this is great. Natsumi comes back, take refresh shard, now you have a new bear. There we go. That's the way to play. Oh, they didn't give him a refresh. Okay.
As good as Neil.
Oh, and he also gave him all the items to the lone druid. Very smart.
Oh, before he died, right?
Yeah. No, when... Oh, actually, I'm not sure.
So you can give it after you die?
I'm not sure, actually. Wait, must have been before he died. Oh, he might have dropped it?
Are you allowed to?
Maybe he dropped it in base? Like he teleported back to base? I actually don't know what happened.
You don't need to know. All you need to know now is what's going on.
Yep. Let's see. I mean, there's one last ditch attempt, huh? Let's not discount Geek Fam yet. How many times this happened? The team will come back. Geek Fam might still be able to defend. Not like that. Not with that arrow. That arrow just happens to do that. If they kill Carl here, this is over. Shadow Demon. With the help of the disruption. Is that going to be enough for Carl? Second bear. That's we already lost the first one. It's okay. It's cool. He just wants structures. Carl's doing his best at creating chaos. He's trying to stop the enemy team from pushing his structures down. But the enemy team is unwavering. The Fiend script is always solid. And Carl, you might want to play, but we are not going to let you 2 minutes of the timeout. Geek Fam will be losing the Morph and the Carl with this. The GG's being forced out of them. The push strat, the all-in works. The pocket strat was successful, and Adroit wins exactly 41 minutes in.
I mean, the lane just went